Hello everyone, this is David Smith again at the Develop Conference in Brighton. Very pleased to have with me this time Ben Murch, who is the Creative Director and Co-Founder of Rodeo Games. Ben, please can you introduce yourself?
Hello, as David says, I'm Ben Murch, the Creative Director and Co-Founder at Rodeo Games. We're a small iOS studio, a micro studio. We've been going for about 2 years. We predominantly work on the Hunters series of games on iPhone, iPad, and soon to be Android as well.
So tell us a bit more about the games you're working on and the success that you've had.
Okay, so Hunters is a turn-based strategy game. It's very much like chess in space with guns, and we had about 500,000 downloads with the first game, which was all self-funded by us. So that enabled us to do the second game. We released the second game just recently, and that's also done very, very well for us. So we're now doing something different, and unfortunately I can't talk about it because it's a top secret IP thing. But we'll be announcing it very, very soon.
Fantastic. Tell us about your role at the company as a creative director and maybe how you came to set up Rodeo Games in the first place.
Okay, there's a funny story. We're actually on holiday, myself and my co-founder Laura Maguire. We went to Vegas for kind of a lads weekend type thing, and it was the same time as the volcanic eruption happened in Iceland, so we were stuck over there. So whilst we were just at the gambling tables and at the bars for an extra week, we kind of put this business plan together for a company doing iOS things, and we just we got started on it. When we got back, we kind of quit our jobs, got some programs involved, and that's kind of how we started.
And I think there's 6 of you at the moment. You'd like to think that it must be a great place to work.
It is a wonderful place to work. I mean, we don't have any restrictions from publishers or any of that kind of stuff. So we basically get to define exactly what we want to do with our working hours. And you know, if you want to work on something, then you can work on that thing. You don't have to go and ask management before or anything like that. We don't have meetings so much. It's just a wonderful sort of thing to do, working for yourself.
And I know you work on the creative art side. Is it difficult allocating responsibilities between the team?
It's not too bad. I mean, with the smaller games, if it was something bigger, then it would be a lot more tricky. But because you can kind of hold the entire project in your head, you know exactly what's gone on, exactly what needs to be done. So just sort of allocating that kind of stuff is very, very simple. I know you're based in Guildford. Why would you say that's a great place to live and to work? Well, people say Guildford is the hub of the UK games industry. There's always developers around to talk to. You know, if you just want to go out and grab a pint with someone to talk about a problem you're having at work. I mean, a technical problem rather than a social one. Although that too, you know, it's always good to chat to people about that kind of stuff. And Guildford itself is a wonderful city. I mean, it's a very sort of nice city to live in.
And finally, Ben, what advice would you give a job seeker looking to work in the games industry, in the mobile space, like you're doing yourselves?
I would say to them to get a lot of industry experience first, and if it's in particular an art job, then have a really, really good demo reel to show, or just some great pictures, some artwork. We don't really read CVs so much when they come into the office. We sort of look at the pictures instead, because that tells, you know, way more about the person than anything on a CV ever could. So yeah, demo reel, some nice experience, and some good pictures.
Fantastic. Ben Murch, Creative Director and Co-Founder of Rodeo Games, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.